I think you might be mistaken.
No, I have a 200 AC. Alrighty, boys. Welcome back. Probably the last session, or one of my last streams of the year. So, alright. After defeating the Dark Mantle that had tried to capture Iggy, you push forward through the dungeon. The next room revealed an alchemist workshop with dusty bottles and forgotten tools. And as you investigated the room, you find a door leading to a doorway covered in cobwebs. As you enter, you're immediately entangled in the webs and realize that 4 dream spiders at the end of the hall are waiting there for their prey. Dream spiders tend to be rare, as poachers will hunt them for their venom, which can be turned into a drug named Shiver. You begin to light the web on fire to keep the spiders away, and you're able to untangle yourselves and run back into the lab as the spiders burn to death in the hallway. Once you're sure they're dead, Vorik successfully removes 3 fangs from the spiders, which he should be able to sell, no problem. Ignoring the side doors, you decide to go through the big door at the end of the hall. This door reveals a large room with 4 pillars and 2 statues at the far wall, one of them being Mimir, who is known for his knowledge and wisdom. After successfully solving all 4 riddles, a door opens up to a tunnel, which takes you to a small cavern with pure, fresh water and a piece of the tree Yggdrasil with a noose hanging from one of its branches. While some of you are hesitant to approach the water, Vorik dives right in. Ani and Stomach collect some mushrooms as Ilva peers into the water. Momentarily, Ilva hears the strange voice in her head as her reflection changes, showing her eyes as pure white. She backs away and the voice vanishes. Vorik, meanwhile, claims the noose as his own and wraps the rope around his spear. So we're gonna basically pick up with you guys still in the, basically under the tree of Yggdrasil, and you guys have been kind of lounging and foraging, and you guys are maybe deciding on whether or not you want to continue to push forward or if you want to take a long rest. You've probably been down here a couple hours. Since most of you are healers, it's not like you guys are very much hurting for hit points or anything. But it's basically to be weighted between, do we push forward and maybe run into some problems and then we have to go from there? Or do we take a long rest now, get all of our energy back up, and then move on? It was about, the sun was setting when you guys came under, and if you guys have, probably the max amount of time you guys have been under here is 3 to 4 hours.
Damn, dude, we killing it for 3 to 4 hours.
Yeah, we're moving quick.
Combat, you have to remember, combat is 6 seconds. So that's always, one round is 6 seconds.
Fair enough, yeah.
So, that's always kind of wild of, we spent the whole session fighting that thing. Yeah, that was actually only, 18 seconds of combat.
Lovely.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, guys, we're not doing that great if we're doing this all day.
You're we took a long time to figure out the riddles. No, I'm just kidding.
Low key, though.
Air,
water,
riddles.
forest. Yeah.
We got
correct me if I'm wrong. Do we get all of our HP back if we take a long rest or no?
I think we get
no.
everything, right?
Yeah, it's
And you can change your spells and cantrips.
Correct.
Constitution plus something.
Yeah.
But we're all healers, so it doesn't.
Yeah,
really
that's a good
matter.
question for witches, if they can if they can change their spells every day, which I believe they can. So
yeah, of course.
Yeah. So you guys, the benefit of a long rest is essentially you guys could change out your spells,
and get them back.
And get them back. Yeah.
More important. Yeah.
Yeah. You guys have definitely burned some spellage.
Used...
Alright, so what do we think? We all want to take a long rest for a moment and then restart fresh in an hour or two? Or what is a long rest?
8 hours.
8 hours. It's
8 hours.
It's a sleepy time.
It's like sleep.
Yeah.
I mean, how long have we been up? Are we feeling tired?
It's if dusk is around in wintertime, it's kind of early. So it was probably like
walked.
4 o'clock.
I mean, yeah, we
You
walked. We had
all
that
day.
whole like
It was
face off
like
with the
4
wolf.
o'clock at dusk. It's probably like
I'd
8, maybe 7 p.m. It's hard to tell because you guys are underground. You guys could definitely rationalize taking a long
kind of
rest
nice
right
to let
now.
the sun come back up.
It's pitch black outside. It is 10 a.m.
We know there are
Alright.
spiders.
We
You're
could definitely heal up and finish clearing out the place we're in. You know, at the very
I'm down to.
Sure.
What else
Yeah.
is there though? Because like I'm looking at the map, it doesn't look like there's any exits unless we're gonna find one. Spooky.
I mean,
So the place we're in right now actually connects to a different room than it looks like it connects to, right?
Oh really?
Yeah, is there a door here?
Yeah, there is a door.
I don't see that.
That was a secret door last time, right?
Secret
We
door.
didn't see that.
Yeah.
We got in here through
secret
this-
door.
We got in through over here. Right?
Yeah,
Correct.
we came
Yeah,
like
yeah.
this outside
So
path.
everything
Yeah.
that's like fogged out for you guys, there is
Right, yeah.
3 doors in the hallway that you didn't go through. Here.
Mhm.
Wow, that was wild. Here. And like
Solid.
here. And then
Mhm.
you're assuming that there's some business over here. But yeah,
Right.
you guys
But that
also
would
that's a
kind
good
of
point.
be it.
Yeah, you guys have also pointed out that like Vorik is correct. Like you guys, this is like kind of the end of the road, so unless there's another exit, this is it. And then you guys also have to decide upon exiting how you're going to shut this place down. Like how you're going to protect it. And so you can either you can do that a couple different ways.
Protected?
Well,
You
I
wanna
mean,
protect
it is a
the
piece
tree.
of the world tree.
Yggdrasil, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I was thinking strictly about just like the lab, the spiders, and I was like, "Fuck them bitches, dude. We're just gonna let them run rampant." Like what? No.
You're
Protecting the spiders?
No. Yeah.
Let them burn, man. Let them die.
I mean, we probably should, if we find, maybe keep a couple. Let
Keep
them
a couple
thrive
spiders.
in here. Protect it.
Yeah.
Facts.
I mean, I would say, like, honestly, it sure seems like a branch of the world tree is about the most valuable piece you could expect to find down here. I don't know how much more we would find in other rooms besides
That's fair.
other enemies.
Yeah, but I think securing the place and making sure that it's safe for us, so that we can, because like I think we should try and make sure that this piece of Yggdrasil is inaccessible to anybody but us.
Right.
Well, seeing how it's what you said, like 7 o'clock or something, we could go explore the rest of the rooms, and then take a long rest once it's cleared.
I think
It's
that's-
true.
I think that's reasonable because like I'm fine for health,
Mhm.
and to be completely honest, my first level spells are not really any more useful than the rest of my spells.
Are we thinking of just sealing this hidden part, or are we thinking of sealing the whole dungeon?
Well, I think we should maybe seal a couple spots to kind of
Yeah, then leave one open.
knot it.
Yeah, other ones open if people do come down. They don't go to the ones that we know. Like maybe just like some rubble blocking off one of the doors.
I
Like
think
if you look at the Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I think it's important we can make it back here.
Okay, so not make it purely inaccessible. Just hit
Yeah,
trap.
I think we should make sure we're able to make it to this. I don't know what the importance of it is, but I'm supposed to protect it.
That little spot on top of the map, on like the far left of the tree, is that anything? Like, is that sunlight coming down from a hole or something? Yeah, that. Right there.
No.
That's just.
That was just nothing.
Part of the map.
It's an
Yeah.
extra high
Yeah, that's fine.
place.
That's
It's an extra high place for you to jump into the shallow pool and crack your head on a rock. Like,
Nice.
yeah.
Fair.
So there are two, like, basically there is two tunnels to the Tree of Yggdrasil. So there's like the main one that has the riddles on it. So you guys could like try and block that section off, or you could block the secret door area off, like whichever you think would be more pertinent for you guys.
I mean, personally, I feel like if people come in here for the dungeon and see a room with riddles, they are going to expect the riddles are hiding something.
True, but how do we open up the secretive door?
Or we could
Well-
find out. We are on the other side of it. Perhaps it is easier on this side.
I was thinking if we know the riddle's answers, but we destroy the clues,
Mm-hmm.
then we just have a hard nut to crack.
I like it.
Or we wanted to hide the answers somewhere else.
We'll just remember them.
You
My
run around
memory
one
is
hit to
very
the
good.
head. You're locked out forever.
We know where it is. If need be, we can break down the
You guys
wall.
want to be cool and I'll get a tattoo of our answer?
No.
Yes.
Matching tattoos?
I mean, you
Best friend
could.
tattoos?
That would be cool. There is 4 of them.
That actually would be so rad, so that we always knew what our answers were.
I'm down. Or me and Vorik will just get them tatted on our knuckles.
Yes.
Say hello
Forest.
to my friend. Fire and time.
Yeah.
Fire time.
It would be nice to have. They would have to have all of us in order to break in.
Yeah, true. Are you imagining that we remove the plaques then that have the clues? What is your plan?
Yes, I think that would be smart. I can make acids to burn it away.
Do you have a prestidigitation? Whatever it's called?
No.
Can you just turn the stone back to a stone tablet?
No, I don't have anything like that. I can make acid.
What kind?
That's what would work.
I don't know. Iggy, what kind of acid is this?
You see Iggy
Warming.
comes over, pads over.
And you are not worried about defacing the temple at all? That is not of concern.
The methodology was left up to me, I think. Did I tell you about this? Do you know Trient?
No, I don't get many tree ants up in the mountains.
Well, it told me to protect Yggdrasil, and I said which one, and it said probably both.
That is vague.
Meanwhile, I'm carving my initials in Iggy.
Which one?
It's,
the V plus S with the heart.
You're like on my shoulders doing the V, and I'm down here doing the S.
That or you could just do like Vorik was here.
I like how the two women are like the brains, like trying to plan things out,
Yeah.
and just like the 2 men are just like do 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 do. Whatever you say, guys.
Or
We
was
can
your
get in
Odin
relationships, dude. Oh, dibs on the traumatized one.
Which one's that one?
Exactly. Oh man.
All right, so are we still trying to figure out how to destroy?
I mean,
Are you,
I like
aren't you
the
worried
idea.
that- Remember what
We-
happened with the statue out front?
True.
What happens if you pour acid on it? They just
You know, that is one area that is still a protection for the dungeon. If we were trying to protect it, it would be unwise to mess with any protection still here, no?
This is true.
Can we just make like a? Can I just make like a really good clay thing and smear it on them, and then let it harden up or something, and we just also turn them around? It's not foolproof. It's not defacing it.
For what purpose?
To hide the riddles. So it just looks
Oh.
like,
Like
weathered
instead
stone, like
of
something
acid.
might have been there before.
I see. I thought you were still talking about the Heimdall statue.
No. Whoever wants to touch that can touch it.
What if I still have my scroll of summoning? What if we were like on our way out and I just like really quickly scream it really fast and then throw it down and then we just run out and close the door behind us and just
Good.
let whatever comes out to defend it?
Would replace the
We're
spider?
supposed to be able to get back in here.
We'll figure it out later. We'll be so strong by then.
What? So
But
what does
it's
that? What does that scroll do?
Actually, yeah. Wait, can I read it? Is that a
Summons a
thing?
monster.
Yeah.
It summons just any monster.
Wait, can I
it's like
read the
first
scroll?
level? But
First level. Can you tame the beast?
Let's
Can I
see.
know what the beast is first?
is it random?
Let's see.
If it's random, that'd be so rad. We all gear
Well-
up to fight like a fucking like crazy fucking druid or
Beholder or
something.
something just fucking comes
It's
out.
like- yeah, exactly. Just a rat.
Because I also have wild empathy, so I can use kind of like what I did with the wolf. I can kind of try to talk to it and befriend it and be like, here's a home. Do me a favor, I'll do you a favor.
And how did that work with the spiders?
No, we didn't do it with the spiders. We did it with the wolf, and
Yes,
it worked.
and it
pretty
worked
well.
wonderfully.
Wolf, yes.
Man,
I didn't try it with the spiders.
Go stomp it. Go stomp. I let them fire.
Yeah, there's no reasoning with anything that ugly.
It's called a scroll of summoning, correct, Griffin?
Scroll of Summon Monster 1, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, whatever you said. You're the one who gave it to me. I don't know what it is. So.
there's different things. Okay, so you get to pick. It looks like.
Okay,
Tell me what it is.
I'm not gonna lie. I've just remembered that I've had it this whole time. I've never added it into my gear, my pack.
Okay.
Does anyone know how I add that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Gear, because you can add stuff. There's also
Okay,
like a
there's
note section isn't there.
Oh, I don't see anything in the scrolls, unfortunately.
Oh, so go to details.
Exactly. That's why I went to scrolls and I didn't see anything.
Well, what I do with them is go to details, and then there's a note section, and I've saved. So I have the jasper
Oh,
we found, the
just
ivory
custom.
drinking horn, and the oil of light.
Wait, where's the details? Is that the little thing on the right? No.
Where it's like weapons, defense, gear, spells, pets.
Details. Yeah. And then all the notes here.
Yeah. So I just for the stuff we found, I just saved it there.
Okay.
Are you able to see that stuff too, D?
I believe so.
This is where our backstories went. Yeah.
Oh, the details tab. Oh,
Yep. Right there.
got it.
And you just put it inside of the chat here.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, for the definition and stuff.
I mean, I would just add a custom.
Vorik can
but that's just
read,
me.
right? Like so you're good.
Very quickly. Yes. I can read on occasion if it's less than 3 syllables.
Listen, there has been. Noah and I watch or listen to a podcast where one of the characters like LOL made it so that he couldn't read, and let me just say it was a big pain in the ass the whole campaign because they were just like he can't read.
Pretty funny though.
Yeah, it was really funny, but he couldn't read.
Did you ever see that one like TikTok thing? And the guy's like, I'm here. Like knocks on his door. He's like, I'm here to spread awareness about, what's it? Oh fuck, I'm drawing a blank right now. What is it called when you can't read something? Illiteracy. Yeah. I'm here to spread awareness about illiteracy. So I brought this pamphlet, and The guy's like, "Oh, really? Yeah, I'd be interested in that. What does it say?" And he goes, I'm not really sure. And two guys are trying to figure out like the entire pamphlet.
Oh, those poor
Anyway,
bastards.
reminds me of that. That's awesome.
So yes, Vorik's idea actually totally you can do that. However, you don't know how long like the duration is. So like, you know, stronger creature will last for a shorter time, but you could have a not so strong creature like last like kind of a long time, but long time for some creatures are usually like 8 hours. 24 hours if you get like real crazy.
Yeah, we need to save that for like a room full of bad guys and we need a dib.
Yeah, exactly. And then I just like throw like a mouse at them.
Yeah,
Gotta run anyway.
It's like a rabbit.
Oh no, it's fine. It'll last for 8 hours, guys.
Hopefully it's like
just like kills it instantly.
Hopefully it's like the rabbit from
it had rabies.
Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Yeah.
Yeah, seriously. Or Jujutsu Kaisen, if anybody watches that anime.
I do.
Yeah, did you see the rabbit? Fucking.
I'm trying to remember because I definitely watched it, but I watched it while grading, and I might have watched it while grading and
not completely remember.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fushiguro. He like summons like a bunch of like a wall of rabbits of like 10,000 rabbits against his dad, and he kills like all the rabbits, and then one rabbit jumps up behind him and gives him like a fucking backward spinning kick to his face, and everyone's like, "Dude, that rabbit is the hero, JJK."
Anyway.
Yeah, I'm making way too many references. Sorry, this is definitely the weed. That's my B.
So, our plan is obscure the riddle somehow, explore other rooms, and then leave and try to obscure the entrance as well. Is that the plan?
Or potentially rest and then leave and
yeah.
Get rid or like block the entrance. Yeah.
Are we resting before we explore more, or are we exploring then resting then leaving?
I think explore, so that way we get a little later in the night because sun doesn't really matter down here. And then once we take like our 8-hour nap, it'll be sunrise when we get outside, so we can actually see. And we're not
we don't have to worry about the wolves on our way out
there, yeah,
or anything.
Okay.
Smart move.
I'm afraid of the dark.
Let's do it.
Canon.
I thrive in it. I thrive in it.
Rather dark down here.
Yeah, I was born in.
I live in the woods. I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
I'm just a little elf druid.
Let us go back to the riddle room then, I suppose.
I was wondering if we could like say a chant or something, and Yggdrasil would like open a portal like God of War.
Start singing, see if it reacts.
Yeah. Do you know any such?
You're like, I picked this up in one of my travels.
No.
Yeah.
Cotton Eye Joe.
I visited another dimension, and in that they go, "It had made the Cotton Eye Joe." I'm like doing the freaking.
Yeah. The earth is moving. Something's happening.
A spider jumps onto Vorik and crushes him instantly. Okay.
We opened up
A ritual for something.
Yeah, he summoned a spider. Okay. Anyway, you guys go back to the chamber with riddles.
Back to the riddle room.
Okay.
It doesn't take you that long. You guys kind of know where you're going. Ani, are your globs still up?
Yeah. I haven't stopped sustaining them.
Okay.
Which is kind of like, I'm glad that I have them still, but it is kind of rough to just be like, you have one fewer action in combat.
That does kind of suck.
Don't get in combat. 5-head, dude. We'll knock it out.
Just be like, I'm the
Basically,
light guy.
I can attack.
Just be the light guy.
Yeah, I can attack or move in combat, not both.
But Iggy can attack.
No.
Oh, well, that does suck.
Take out. Yep.
Familiars can't do shit in Pathfinder except for like go out ahead and pull levers and explore. Yeah,
They're mage hand.
I mean, yeah.
They're I have a permanent mage hand. Yeah.
Yeah. He's really adorable.
OP.
Pretty cute mage hand.
So,
all right, you make it back to the
acid,
statues.
mud and turning about. What are you thinking?
I will try some acid, see if it starts to dull the letters.
I would try some acid too.
Let us see if we can close the door first off, because it is still open.
Oh, yes.
Perhaps we can douse the torches or something.
I walk over and blow on one of them really hard.
Goes out.
Nice.
Does the door close?
Big lungs.
The door begins to like slowly, and so you guys are like, okay, cool, that's the trick.
Good.
Wait, do we all remember our passwords? I remember forest, time, fire. What was the fourth one?
I put in the side chat for you
echo
guys.
and breath.
You as characters would
Oh,
remember
fire, time,
because
breath.
it's been like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get these tattoos on our knuckles.
I'm so
and
down,
then we
dude.
can do like a Power Rangers kind of like assemble type thing.
That would actually be so sick.
Or instead of like naming your dinosaur or whatever it is they do.
Water.
And then someone's gonna go, echo, 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 echo.
I mean, to be fair,
Where'd
you're
that come
Vikings,
from?
so
They're everywhere.
there's gonna be lots of opportunities to get tattoos, like you're Vikings.
I mean, I got
True.
some ink in a pouch, and I got some sticks.
We're about to do a long rest. Instead of sleeping for that time, I might just sit here.
Just tattooing each other.
Have stop it.
Okay,
Just
you're
put it on
gonna
ourselves.
suffer a level of exhaustion, like that's not
Okay,
great for
fine.
you.
Yeah, that might actually work though, because they'd probably be so shitty though you couldn't really read them, but we would be able to tell what they were.
That's so rad.
Okay, so you guys extinguish the torches, and the door solidly closes. And Ani, you begin prepping your acid for dumping. You just have regular old acid, right?
I mean, I have
Yes,
acid
I wanna
splash.
dump
Okay, you have acid splash. Cool.
Yeah, I can cast acid splash at will,
All right.
which
Wait, so
doesn't
we
do
blew
very
out-
much damage.
We blew out all the torches?
Might as well.
In order to close the door all the way, yeah.
That's fair.
What if something happens and we can't get out?
Closest to the
There's
other door. What
there's the other entrance that you guys do know about.
Oh, the secret one, right?
The
Yeah.
secret entrance.
Oh, that's the one at the bottom, right? The one that's like...
Yeah. Did we? To be fair, we definitely clocked the secret door as we passed from the other side. Right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
I thought there was a door there. Okay.
Because you guys were like, is there a
Okay.
secret entrance? And I was like, I don't remember if we actually found it last game. But yes, there
Definitely
was a
don't.
secret.
That we did.
We
yeah.
did. Okay, yeah. All right. Ani, how much does the acid splash do?
One D something, right? Noah.
Sorry, I
He's reading.
had a stressful work email appear on my phone all of
Oh.
a sudden.
Stuff of nightmares.
Don't worry, it was just I didn't feel like the test matched the review,
Boo.
and it did. Anyway,
You say a student? Because fuck them kids.
it happens all the time. It happens all the
That was
time,
all
every
the
year. No, it does a D6.
Okay.
It does a D6 and 1 splash acid.
Okay.
Okay.
I assume that in this kind of context where I am very carefully putting it onto a stationary object,
Yeah.
that it won't splash.
Yeah. You're like, you tell the others to back up.
But yeah, I can do 1d6 acid damage to things.
It takes you a little bit, but like it's not like you throw acid on solid rock and it will immediately like disappear. But you're at it for like a little bit, and it basically mars the words enough that like people can't read it.
Yeah. I want to smooth it out as much as is possible, and you know, if it's too slow, I will focus on smoothing out keywords.
Okay. It's gonna take you like 20 to 30 minutes to do both, because you're like carefully pouring it on, and like it doesn't do a ton of damage, and it is carved in the stone.
So can I just take my spear and I like a little just and just start freaking cavemanning it out on one of them?
On the other
thing?
one,
I mean,
if Ani lets
Yeah,
you,
like wouldn't that be so quicker? Yeah.
have you, has it occurred, I could probably just rip one off and carry it with me for a day or so and get rid of it.
That's fair.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, we could definitely break it. I was just worried that maybe the torches would not work if we break it completely.
Fair. I am not completely versed in the magical arts, so I am not aware.
It's a mystery to me as well. I just mix herbs together.
I am a master in the magical arts. It will be fine. Let's go.
Okay, blood
Just
cleric.
gives him a look like, I don't trust that.
You never know, dude. I could be a genius and you'd never know.
Good.
Dude,
but we
shit's
know.
gonna happen.
A maniacal crazy.
And that broken
genius.
pot would be right.
Twice a day.
Yeah. Twice, even.
Yeah.
The
Okay,
hero
yeah.
point.
Yeah, you're like ding. So Ani takes her time with the first one. Vorik, you start getting a little antsy, and you start like kind of like going over to the second one, just being like, so what if I just like carved some of this out? So Ani, what is your reaction to that? You know it can be
That's
done with the
fine.
acid, no problem. Okay.
I mean, no, it's fine by me. We have another way in here. So if this backfires, then we can just go in the other way.
All right, Vorik, what
I'm here for it.
are you using some carving and just marring the letters?
Yeah, I'm taking it, I'm crossing out one of them, and I'm writing a new riddle that says, how big is Odin's cock? And then I'm just leaving it there.
Yeah, it's exactly, that one might get us in trouble. We're never gonna get out of here.
So,
Maybe it's a compliment, you know?
Yeah. Ilva like just looks over, shakes her head.
She's just gonna go and like sit by the door, just cross-legged, and
Yeah.
try to meditate.
Meditate a little.
Well, that doesn't go great.
I do want to say that canonically, Vorik would know that information because he wants to be Odin. So just to let that be known, that was not a stupid riddle. That was very much on purpose.
It was
History.
He's like, you
It
need to
was
put
history
in.
for me.
It still won't access the door.
Even if you know the correct answer to the new riddle, it won't actually affect things.
But I still know the answer.
or maybe it will. I don't
And
really
that's
know
all
how
I'm
this
saying.
answer works.
True. He is a very knowledgeable in the magical arts, as he just said.
I do a little cloak, just.
Okay, so you guys.
Maybe we replace it with new riddles and it has new rules.
There we go.
You maybe. Either way, Vorik knows the answer, so you guys are good in that regard.
Yeah.
You
All right.
successfully mar the riddles, and once you guys are satisfied with job well done, you kind of like pop your heads back into the hallway. What do you guys wish
I would
to
want
do
to-
now?
I would want to say the 4 passwords and see if they work.
That's fair. I'm down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's run it.
Now we gotta find out how big Odin's. Bandages.
No, the original password.
The
Fire.
Oh, the original. Okay, I
Time.
thought we were trying to see if maybe.
8.5. 8.5. Oh god. All right.
It wouldn't be inches, it would be centimeters, right? No,
I mean,
it's
yeah,
what it's
well,
what the rest of
72.
the,
72.
it's what the rest
it
of the
would
world
be, it'd
uses
be
that I
feet,
don't know.
right?
Metric.
Well, this is like Viking times too.
That's
Yes,
true.
it is.
Not
This is-
important.
What
How
were
many pinkies
the
is it?
measurements in Norse stars?
Big sized in Norse mythology.
Did you know that in Norse mythology or in Norse culture, women were given control of all finances because mathematics was considered witchcraft?
Well,
Interesting.
that
is.
makes a lot of sense.
I was
as to
thinking,
why
like,
they picked
wondering why I
witchcraft.
Be a witch. Yeah.
I think that's just a cover up because all Vikings were too dumb.
Yeah.
Not
man.
the women.
Not the women.
Yeah, true. Not the women.
Yeah. Ilva's like, it's
Yield
totally
maidens
why I
and
picked a girl.
Yeah.
Wait, have you seen that TikTok of the girl who's like, "Here, can you hold this for me?" And the Summons firefighter or something takes the camera and flips it around, and it's a girl dressed in like an old pilgrimage outfit, and she goes, "Witch, witch."
Okay, I did actually find
I've
Viking
seen that
measurements. None of them would be small enough to measure Odin's cock, I suppose.
But two now.
About 1
10.5 twig berries.
I want you guys to know that YouTube asks me, is this appropriate for children? And every single stream I have to put no.
And we're gonna keep it that way.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it is appropriate.
Yeah. Anyway.
It is appropriate to say that it is not appropriate.
Yeah, it's appropriate to say, yeah. Okay.
Now let's go back to talking about.
So we said the things,
So,
yeah.
so you guys say the 4 words of the riddle. Fire time, breath,
I
and
raised
echo.
my fist in the air. Echo, guys. Guys.
Echo, I got you.
Yeah, there, guys.
Time, I guess. He said fire. He liked fire.
Breath.
Yes. Fire is needed for the cauldron to work.
And then I just breathe really hard. Did it work?
Does the door open?
The torch is all alight, and the door opens
Okay.
back up. You guys are good.
Okay, great. Let's
Good.
turn off the torches. And I see
You blow them
D
out again.
is like,
Yes. Oh, sorry. I was gonna put who put what. So Stomach put echo. Ani said time. Ilva said fire.
breath. No, and
Well,
then Iggy said
The
fire.
Iggy said
said
fire,
the breath.
technically.
Yeah. Sure.
And I translated for Iggy.
Okay. Fine. I was gonna. I'm making note for who's gonna get tattooed what. Okay.
I
Hell yeah, dude.
wouldn't make a note of that.
Besides that, that's the farther.
You can get a really tiny one on your like butt cheek or something.
We'll
Bottom
see.
of your foot.
I don't think Ani doesn't think that I want someone with a needle doing anything with me.
It's no fun.
We put it on the cat.
You guys peer out with
He said this is going to look sick.
You guys still see the the crispy dead spider carcasses in the hallway. And the untouched doors.
Which door first?
Oh, you know.
I run and tackle that one.
Point it again.
I'm gone. Sorry.
He's in the room above.
Yeah, you are.
In the black area.
Disappeared.
I actually
He darted into the darkness.
I tackled the fourth wall. I just went straight into it.
You got it.
Oh,
You guys
Oh,
sigh
shit.
and follow.
Dude.
Hey, look, there's still a bit of fire over here.
something in here.
Perception check, please.
All right, make
What is this in the middle?
that perception check.
We'll go find out.
That's what we're precipitating.
Got my
Precipitate.
Thimblewinter dice
Yeah.
I'm using my new set.
and my other Thimblewinter dice, depending on how the weather is.
Yes.
Icy but
Nice.
bright,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
icy but not bright.
Timberwinter Summer.
Are we rolling? Are we all rolling perception?
If you all wish to make
Might
a
as well,
perception
right?
check,
Because
then
we're
yeah.
all gonna want to do it.
I'd like to know what's here.
I'll just
Us.
tell you. Don't even worry about it. I'll just let you know.
No, I will use my own eyes, thank you.
I think everybody rushes in ahead of Ani, and so Ani's the last one in the room, and is like, "What are we looking at?" Because she rolled an 8.
The 16.
8, 16. Okay.
I have an Iggy scratch on my finger.
25.
Okay.
That was probably the highest roll out of all the tests I've done. Oh,
Aw.
Ew.
Yeah,
Iggy.
Iggy. I put the wrong ingredient in.
Oh. I thought
I
you
guess
said you liked fire. What did you get? Work.
Oh, I started it. I said 19.
Oh,
I didn't
okay.
hear it.
My bad.
Vorik.
Did you not hear? Did no one hear
and-
that? Okay, my bad.
Yeah, sorry. Vorik and Stomit, you guys make your way in, and the room is pretty damn empty, except for this very bizarre, like, rune that's in the middle of the floor. You can see it's like a little bit on a like lifted stone platform, and the rune is deeply carved in, and it seems that there's like some bottles like around it, as well as some sort of conduits like around it. Other
What do you
than
mean by
that, the room
conduits?
is
Like,
there's like metal rods essentially.
okay.
Anyone know what this is?
I'll do a Arcana lore check or something.
Sure.
Wait, it's a rune. Is it like a rune? Runes are Arcana, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do identify. I'll do identify magic, Arcana.
Okay. Do it up.
I mean, I guess
I'd
I'll
like
do
to use a
religion
hero
check.
point.
Did you roll a 1?
Yeah.
Okay, you can totally use a hero point on that.
We're gonna use a hero point on that. Do that again. Oh my fucking god, 8.
Ways of magic are escaping you in this moment.
Yeah, thanks.
also, you're cursing the wrong god.
Odin.
Odin, damn it!
Son of Loki.
It doesn't have the same ring to it, but you know.
I'm gonna assume that Eel doesn't recognize the rune, but I can make a religion check if need be.
Yeah, if you guys like. Absolutely.
Should I go ahead and do an occultism?
Yeah.
Hell
A
yeah.
19 for me.
Okay. The rune is a little bizarre. It's kind of like seeing like the Latin word for something where you're like, okay, I could kind of see how that would mean this in modern day. Based on your knowledge of like religion and such, you don't get the, just looking at the rune, you're like, I mean, I don't think that this is a religious symbol. You don't think it's like how the rest of the temple is very like geared towards the pantheon and da-da-da. This seems to kind of be like an outlier in that.
Okay.
It doesn't seem to fit the religious motif of the old gods.
Sorry, did occultism was rolled already?
No, I think it was just arcane. So if you want to do occultism, you can totally do that.
Oh, I thought. Didn't somebody roll?
Emma
I
was
did.
talking about it.
Oh,
Yeah, I
Summer
did. I was
My
waiting
bad.
for her to.
What'd you
It
get?
was a 13.
13?
So
That
never
starts
mind.
again.
He definitely did not do it.
13?
Yeah.
You
Hit the
can
table.
you can tell that it's not of the Norse gods. It's not of the gods now. Like, it's, if you had to stagger a guess, like, you would imagine that this would be someone who is like dabbling in the occult. But you don't have any.
So I haven't made a check yet. Can I also make an occult?
Absolutely. Yeah, once Stomit's like, I think it's some occult shit, you're like, cool, let me take a look.
No dice. Net worse than Stomit.
Well,
yeah,
looks
these
We're
are
both
runes.
like, we both look at each other. Yep.
Sure looks like some occult shit, yeah. You can also examine the bottles if you like, Ani.
I'd love to. I'm a big fan of bottles.
Chug, 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 chug,
I
chug.
don't think I will be chugging this. When I examine the bottles, is that herbalism? Like, it has stuff in it?
Yeah.
Or should I just make like some other type of check?
I would say
Crafting,
herbalism.
for instance.
Nah, I think you could do herbalism.
Ooh, that's actually a decent roll for once on these dice. That's a 24
Oh, okay.
for herbalism
Decent.
or crafting.
So, 2 of the bottles are interesting. So one seems to be like, they're not labeled, so you're essentially like picking them up and like kind of looking at them and maybe having Iggy like look at them a little bit. One,
Yeah, I shake them a little bit. I look
Yeah.
at sediment.
yeah. You asking a magic 8-ball question? No, I'm just kidding. One has the same inky blackness that you remember the Dark Mantle was able to produce.
Ooh.
And the second one,
I think this one is for darkness.
Pink.
I put it immediately in my belt.
You're like, yep. The second one is a silver, like a viscous silver, and then just when you like, when the globules of light like hit it in a certain way, you see a sickly like yellow green.
Ooh, viscous.
We love a good viscous thing.
With the
Do we?
24.
I personally.
With the 24, you would say that this is more than likely the venom either not diluted or a very, very strong dose of Shiver.
Oh. sorry, who out of character? Who has the Shiver fangs?
Vorik.
That would be me.
I'll give that one to you because it seems like you're already gonna be engaging
Poisoning people.
Yeah. Or selling it, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that like Ani has some degree of a reputation in terms of like selling potions and selling things in the city. But like
She's
that,
not a drug
like
dealer.
yeah,
I
she
know, I
understands that
was
she
just
doesn't have
thinking
any
that.
black market contacts.
Like everybody else is just like, oh, trinkets, potions. I'm over here, drugs. I got drugs. Who wants drugs?
You should come back to mine, I'll send
over
you.
here.
Oh boy.
Get your drugs.
Well, thank you. I will take them. Or take it, right? It's just one.
Yeah. It's like
Okay.
judging like on how big the fangs were from the spiders that you got.
Mm-hmm.
This is either from like big ass mama spider or a like a lot of spiders. It's like
Or like just a ton of
it is
smaller
a
ones.
concentrated.
Okay, looking at the color, can we tell if it is like a bigger spider or a lot of smaller spiders? Like maybe we can recall that older
Too
spiders
many
have like a darker
spiders.
venom.
Well, a 24 didn't.
Okay, never mind.
For herbalism, yeah, I mean,
I feel like there might be some more spiders
24 for
in those other
herbalism.
rooms.
I know,
you
see that's
would-
what I'm thinking. I'm like, is it a mama spider?
Okay, well here's a question for Ani. Have you have black market contacts?
No, I don't believe
No,
I
you
did.
don't. Okay, so you've never seen this drug. You just know that it's out there.
Yeah, I think Ani's very like she probably wouldn't interact with the people of the village of the towns at all if it wasn't for the fact that she does occasionally need supplies that are only sold in town. And so she doesn't have like black market contacts. She just kind of shows up in town and goes, "Who needs potions? I make potions," and is able to sell these potions, right? So I don't think she has like I think that the idea of there being a black market, she can like once people are like, "Oh yeah, we can sell this stuff to people." She's immediately like, "Oh, who would want that? Oh, criminals." Like, you know, that makes sense. Like, I think that she's one of those people who's very smart and naive to the point where anytime she's about to say something naive, her intelligence kind of jumps in and goes,
It'd be like that sometimes.
yeah. I don't know anything about that.
As Ani hands it off to Vorik, who, you know, greedily puts it into his pack next to his 3 fangs of spiderness, and and you think to yourself, you're like, gonna get so high.
I'm gonna keep these for a reason, but not that.
The other 2 are ones. One's a little rarer than the other, but the third one that you look at is a potion of protection from evil, which does not bode well for what this summoning circle is used for. Essentially, you're like, and the last one is a potion of vanish.
Okay. That's the black one?
So there's, I put in the sad chat. Potion of Vanish is
The
actually
black one
different
was
than
the Dark
Darkness. Yeah.
Interesting.
We're back to advanced darkness, guys.
Oh, okay, so there's a potion with
Darkness.
Dark Mantle essence.
Yes.
There's a potion of protection from evil. I will, I guess, grab these things. How long? Okay, hold on. I need to see if you want to use a potion. How many actions does that take? Do you all know?
I don't.
Administer a potion. So, like how normally people rule, like giving someone a potion, like pouring it into their mouth as an action. Right?
Yeah, and taking it yourself as a bonus
Taking it
action.
yourself as
the
a
house
bonus
rule.
action, yeah.
And also this
You can
Pathfinder
activate a
though.
potion with an interact action as you drink it or feed it to another creature. You can only feed a potion, to a creature that is within reach or willing to, or otherwise so helpless that it can't resist. You usually need only one hand to consume a potion or feed it to another creature.
Great. So, okay, so that being said, I think it'd be good. Aside from just RP reasons, I think it'd be good for me to have potions, because if I'm occasionally going to be sustaining a spell like Dancing Lights, then turns when I move, I can't attack, but I can interact.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
So I'll add the Dark Mantle essence, which I think is a crafting item.
You can probably make
Yes,
something
it's
with it.
like it's like you can either use it to make a couple different things, or you can use it to create like a larger area of darkness.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna put these things in my inventory, except for the dosage of Shiver, which I will leave for Vorik to
You can
add
have
to
the
his
drugs for
inventory.
it. That's fine. You are muted,
Muted.
Griff.
I said, cheers. Give me the drugs. Give me all the drugs. Give me all the drugs you have. Give it right now. Give me the drugs.
He'll always look muted, by the way, D.
Yeah.
Sure.
Just so you know. Yeah.
That time I was, though, actually muted.
Yeah, that time you actually,
Oh.
when you started talking, I was like, oh, he is muted though.
Right. I did go check on Autumn just to make sure she's okay.
Okay.
Well,
Is Dark Mantle Essence a home? Is like just a
That's
like
a-
it's not going to show up in any lists, right?
Correct. Yeah, like I got a home to read that for you.
Okay. I mean, I think I can add custom. What the heck? Oops. Oh. I guess I'll add it to my notebook.
Physical notes.
well,
I gotta figure out which notebook I was using now. Oh, you know what? I think I remember. I think I'm using this one. Yes, I am. You know, I say I have a bad memory, but I'm actually not that bad.
we are not aware of what the rune does. Shall we
Yo, go out
venture
real quick,
to
sorry.
next room?
Yeah, I also have a few mushrooms.
You do.
And you say you don't fuck with drugs.
I don't think they are that kind of mushrooms.
Oh. And to blame me
Stomach
for getting
definitely
confused.
grabbed some of those mushrooms, though.
I think we are covered.
You might be.
Ilva, go ahead and make me let's see here. Well, I guess what was your original perception check? Was it like kind of low, or was it like
No, it was
medium
pretty
size?
decent. I think it was
Okay.
like 17, I think.
Okay.
It was just below Thomas.
As you're like waiting for Ani to like look at the potions and everything, like you're kind of just like casually looking around the room, and like
Mhm.
you see that the room is, while it's bare, it's a little thrashed. Like, there's claw marks on the walls, and like scratches into the floor. Some of the floor is like different colors.
She will kind of head towards one of the closer walls and just kind of like trace one of the claw marks with her finger. Can she tell like how deep is the gash?
Yeah, you see one that's like particularly deep and like kind of big, and then you see just other in general like smaller nicks, like maybe an arrow was shot in here, and or a smaller creature was like scratching, but like the walls are like filled with this kind of stuff.
Are we about done here? I'm beginning to not like this room.
I'm okay with moving on to the next.
I think that would be a good idea. I think some of the beasts were killed here.
I
Or
charge
at least
into the
taught.
next room.
Good. Alright.
Drugs! Like just charge in the next room.
You see me do like a little taste of one, just tick. Going.
All right, so this is the room you go in, Vorik?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just gonna follow cautiously behind.
All right.
Well,
Go
there's
ahead and
nothing.
place yourselves within the room.
I fall on the floor right there. I dust myself off.
I like how we're all like kind of huddling by the exit, so just like swinging around in there.
You're like, I don't like how Dee said that.
Do we see anything?
Yes, perception.
Perception.
Yeah, I know what that is. Can you fuck off? To my app, to the app,
The app.
to the app. Yeah.
You don't have to call me out like that, God.
Ooh,
Ugh.
22.
18.
Okay.
14.
Okay.
Oh shit! Sorry, we're rolling perception.
hmm
We are rolling perception.
That is what Stamba would say. Oh shit! What are
I
we
hear you.
perceiving?
Yeah.
Are we looking around?
worries.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Method acting, dude.
And he's yelling at Yoko in the other room.
It's not very connected to what we're talking about, but I do have to note, I was my class was giving presentations on like statistical inference projects that they did, and I was saying, I got to tell you, the statistical like the thing I would want to study is, does everybody's beanie turn counterclockwise throughout the day, or sorry, clockwise throughout the day, or is that like, do some people's turn counterclockwise? I just noticed because my beanie was starting to turn to the point where this tag is in front of my face again.
When you readjust the beanie to get to the back of your head, does your right hand go down first? So you go like, you're trying to pull it down from the back. You might be going at an angle, and it's blink, blink, blink.
I guess that is the question to ask. I thought it might have something to do with part.
Good.
I got a 25.
Okay.
Okay.
I was just waiting for a moment.
So I was like, oh, are we looking around? 25.
Stomach saw this room yesterday.
Yeah, he poked his head in like
He
as
poked his
we
head
were
in on
walking.
the way in and he was like, there's nothing in here.
I was waiting for you guys to see what you guys saw so I could tell you what was really here.
So we walking in? Nope.
Other
You guys are sort of like, oh, room's empty. Stomach immediately. Like, the worst vibes when you come into here. And you guys start, like, it's been a decent temperature down here the whole time you guys have been walking around. Like, it's very cold outside. And you're like, all right, this is nice. We're not in, like, harsh weather all the time. It is, like, the temperature immediately starts dropping. And you guys will start seeing, like, your breath. And out of the walls, you see 2 ghostly visages come out.
Not visages.
Run. 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 Run.
We
Are
mean
they?
no
Do
harm.
they seem aggressive?
They do not immediately start attacking you.
Did any details about them at all, or they just look like pale figures?
Great question. You kind of just see... You don't really see a ton of detail on either of them. You probably couldn't even, like, tell the gender on either of them. Just that there was 2. They are kind of big, though. They're tall. They're, like, large ghosts.
Everybody loves a large ghost.
Of course.
I stand up straighter and try to make myself bigger.
I go behind
Like
him and mimic his action,
like
so it actually does something.
Ilva will bow to the closer one.
I think Ani basically just like goes wide-eyed a little bit.
As Ilva bows to the 2 ghosts, one of them comes over and, like, in the blink of an eye, like, into Ilva. Ilva, go ahead and make me a fortitude save.
Okay. A fortitude save.
Yeah.
Ilva's head rolls on the floor in front of Stomach.
Ilva was like, that was cool.
That's pretty fucking good. It's a nat 17 plus 8.
Oh,
So,
okay.
Was that 20, 25?
Ilva, like, you have felt like there's been a presence inside of you since that day. But as you feel another spirit try and enter you, like, you feel
Pause.
this, like, force, like, push it away. And, like, a aura of, like, protection almost kind of surrounds you. As you guys are, like, watching this happen, it's happening within seconds, but you do see Ilva's eyes, like, flash white, and the ghosts, like, leave Ilva and kind of, like, reappear in the room. And Ilva, like, shakes her head and seems to be fine.
Do we perceive that as aggressive?
I mean, Ilva, do you perceive that as aggressive?
Turns
Yeah,
around.
I think
Hey,
Ilva would be pissed.
hey, Ilva, what the fuck?
Is the other one moving at all?
Yeah, you guys hear, like, a voice, like, and
Get out!
the other ghost is like, strong. and just they are gonna start going for you guys. Go ahead and roll initiative for you guys.
Like Zoink, stop it! Let's get out of here.
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
Oh, let's go.
Oh my gosh.
23 initiative for once.
Three?
I don't know if I actually have gotten good initiative in the past, but lately I've in my in-person game I've been playing somebody who has a -1 to initiative, so I've just like got
You're like,
used to
cool,
saying
cool.
that I don't.
That's
So-
how for you.
Initiative is the same as our perception.
Correct.
Right? That's what it was?
Okay. So Ilva, you got what now?
22.
Okay. Vorik.
27. Nat 20, 27.
Jesus.
Nice.
Okay.
27.
Ani.
17.
What was that number?
It was a 23 for me.
Wow, very good initiatives, you guys.
Oh, I thought you said 3. Okay, got it.
I got a 17.
And 17 for Stop It. Okay.
I rolled a nat 17.
Okay. Let's see what the ghosties get.
Hopefully lower than a 17.
Hopefully.
Hopefully not higher than a 27.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Well, if we just start at lower than 17, we're all fine. So, can we just keep it lower than a 17 and not higher?
Hopefully.
I don't want to be invaded.
I'm like, where's their
Rubs hand along head. Not yet.
Okay. Wow. All right. You guys will move before them. So.
We all just walk out the
Vorik.
door with our middle fingers up.
Vorik, that's you.
I intimidate. No. Damn. Okay, so wait, we are going to do a. We're in combat right now, right?
Yeah, you guys are in initiative.
Yeah, the music started and everything.
The music started
What is a
and
ghost?
everything.
Is the
Undead.
are ghosts like? Okay, so it would be undead, so not arcana. Oh, it would be occultism then, not like arcana or anything like that.
I'll let you roll either one if you want to just be like, what do I remember about ghosts real quick?
Crash
Yeah,
course
I'd like
right
to-
now.
I'd like to or I could do lore. No, I can't do that lore because I forgot I have a special.
Yeah, you have
Okay.
special lore.
Okay, yeah, I'll do. Yeah, I'm not good. Look with your special lore. I plan. I'm gonna do an occultism check and just think like, okay, wait, how do you harm a ghost again?
Okay. Make that check.
Fuck me, that is an 8. I hit it hard with my head.
Yeah, like,
Ghosts.
you're like, it's incorporeal. Like, it's a ghost. It's pretty much what you remember. It's
Okay.
not a physical thing.
Oh wait. I have a skill feat that I'm gonna use right now that you also need to help me out with.
Okay.
I have dubious knowledge. This is not gonna matter at all right now, but it just needs to be said. So because I just failed a recall knowledge check, you now need to give me a bit
Oh.
of true knowledge and a bit of erroneous knowledge, but I can't differentiate which is which.
Okay. You're like, you remember that ghosts are really hard to destroy, and that like even
Yeah.
if you like best a ghost in battle, it can reform after a certain amount of days. You also are remember that if you can like basically calm its emotions enough that it will like fuck off into the afterlife. Kind of like the Witcher 3 quest of like, Help the hag find what her problem is.
Okay, so one of those is
One of those is
One of
true.
those
one
is
of those
real,
is
one of those
false,
is fake.
and one of those is
Correct.
okay. I repeat that exact information to my friends, and I say, okay, either ghosts are really hard to kill, or if you make them feel really happy, they fuck off. And then
That'd be great read.
and then I will turn around and say, Jesus Christ accepts you, and then see if that gets them to go away.
You mean
No.
Odin?
I mean Odin.
Okay.
Vorik's about to be why Scandinavia becomes primarily Christian.
Yeah.
Because he just can't remember who he serves. Okay. That's your you tell the ghost that Odin accepts them. That's your action.
No.
Okay.
No, it's not. I'm sorry. I'm still trying to read and see what I can do with some of this
Okay.
stuff.
Okay.
Like right now it says something specials, which is divine spellcasting. And that seems like it's a pretty generalized thing. But
That means you can cast divine spells. You need to go to your
Okay.
spell list to.
I need to actually go to this thing? Okay. Innate spells. Warp step. Okay, so technically Odin is holy, right?
Mhm.
Odin would be considered like a holy
Mhm.
god? Okay, so it would be like holy damage type thing?
Yeah. Divine.
I think you took the it doesn't matter.
No, go ahead.
I
Nick,
took
what were you gonna say?
The what?
I was gonna say you took the special thing that means Odin can count for like both harm and heal, if that's what you were asking.
No, because
Kind of
well,
like
if he
the-
does harm though, since I'm talking about like chaotic, evil, good, or lawful, like he
Oh.
would technically be lawful, right? Because he's like, God.
I mean, there are gods that are chaotic and there are gods that are
Yeah.
evil.
Yeah.
No, well, my point is that he's the All-Father, he's top god, he's god of good, so he would be, or god of lawfulness. Like that's what I'm trying to ask.
Loki's like chaotic neutral, chaotic evil.
Okay, so Odin, who is the god that I, took as my guy, he would be lawful good, correct? So that would be technically, if he harms with that affinity, he would hurt undead.
Stands to reason.
These are questions.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Cool.
What?
Did anyone else just see that?
happening? Yeah, I
Yeah.
saw that.
You did it before.
Yeah, you just
too.
saw that?
I thought that
Seriously?
It was the
Yeah.
ghost.
No, dude, that's. Wait. How did I do that? That was crazy.
I was so sure that was you because
There it is. There, I just did it again.
I don't know why it's just Graham.
how did
It's not me. It doesn't
How
work
did-
for me.
how did you do that?
Doesn't work for anybody else.
Yeah.
That
what?
just tripped me out. I have no
I've
I've
idea.
never seen that.
Wait.
What is happening?
What is happening? Wait, okay, here's the question.
I have no.
Oh!
I can activate it.
Yeah, do you have nitro?
No.
Okay, I don't know. The ghosts
That's
have
so
the
weird.
best
Whatever.
Vorik.
Sorry.
They're attacking with bubbles, balloons, and thumbs
Yeah.
up.
That happened before. I assumed you did it because like you weren't talking, but I was talking, and I rolled well, and the thumbs up came for you, and I was like, cool, yeah, thanks for work.
No, I have no
Yeah, but-
idea how that happened.
That's so
That's
weird.
There's a very rare if you call somebody, so like Discord now, you just join voice channels and you chat with people, but a long time ago it used to be much more common to like enter into private voice messages via messages, and when you called people via messages it would like ring for them, right? But like 1 in 1,000 times when you called people via messages, it would ring with a ringtone that had like a drum beat behind it. and it was incredibly startling the first time I heard it. My girlfriend was calling me at the time, and I was like, "What the hell is going on?" And it was like the Discord voice call message, but it was with a beat behind it, and it was very surprising. But apparently they just made it like a Easter egg, like 1 in 1,000 times when people start a voice call, they would get this beat behind their voice call. And this could be a Discord Easter egg that's only applying to you for the moment, but it did just apply to Nick.
Well, no, I activated it though. I didn't because in the bottom
that was
left.
you selecting something. Okay.
Yeah. You can activate I can do the blush emote and it'll come up.
You know what? It might have something to do with this.
No.
I thought it might have to do with.
What is happening?
I thought it might have to do with being muted.
Hey,
Oh, interesting.
what happened? What'd you figure out?
No,
'Cause
because
this is
he's.
Well, no, I know.
talking now.
I'm listening.
That's
Noah.
wrong.
Yeah.
Nobody's talking on two different.
Oh, fair.
weird. I'm talking on 2 different devices.
That's
So
fair.
mute yourself and start throwing it.
That's what I'm saying. Is that because he's muted? Because none of us can get it to happen.
Yeah, so it would have to happen on. Hey,
No, I muted. It wasn't working. See, now you have
That is
fireworks?
wild. It must be a setting or something.
It could be
I don't
mobile
know.
too, because I know they updated the mobile Discord.
that might be it.
That seems reasonable because that is the only other thing that distinguishes.
Party is distracted at top of initiative.
Yeah, this
by shiny
very worth it.
emotes.
Sorry. If I do like a little. Alright. First, I get fireworks. That's fine. Okay, so you said technically Odin is considered neutral good because he's fairly self-serving. I would argue chaotic good. However, it doesn't matter. The point that matters is good.
Yeah.
So
Chaotic good
technically
is also so the argument is is he neutral good or is he chaotic good? But yes, he is technically good.
He's not the type of god that would give your heal spells heal undead and harm living beings.
Yeah.
Wait, say that one more time.
He's not the type of god that would give heal spells like healing undead and harming human beings. He's like the normal good kind. You don't need to worry about that.
Well, no, I want to use... Okay, let me preface this.
Yes.
I have a spell called Divine Lance, which lets me use my deity at whatever affinity he is, attack towards, and then I make a spell attack +7, 1d4 +3.
Okay.
So, and then the spell gains the trait of the alignment you choose,
Yes.
and heighten +1, the damage increases by 1d4. So it would be 2d4 +3 with spell damage +7. Can I use this Divine Lance on a ghost?
Yes.
On the ghosts?
Yep.
Okay.
Totally.
I would like to do that. And see, we were right. We were both right. Odin is neutral good in alignment, though by some accounts he's chaotic good. Let's go. So, bam, 5s. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do that then. So I rolled 1d4 +3, and then another
roll
1d4. What is this?
attack.
You have to roll to hit first.
Roll to hit.
Okay, so that's spell attack +7, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Because it's your first attack. You
Oh
do
my
have
god,
to,
10.
You do have to move.
Jesus.
You do have to move to get to
Oh,
It's ranged. It's ranged.
Oh, it's ranged. Never mind.
it is ranged. Yeah, it's a Divine Lance, yeah.
Okay, sick. 10? Don't hit.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't think so. That's bullshit. Can I...
You can
I can only do
attack
that
again.
once, can't I?
Well, you can make another attack.
Okay,
Well,
let's
how
try.
many
You can
actions was
actually
Divine
make-
Lance?
Yeah. How many actions is it?
It depends on what the thing.
It'll have
that
1
you use.
diamond or 2 diamonds.
Divine Lance
Two-
is 2 actions.
Two diamonds, 2 actions.
Okay, so you have 1 more action.
You have 1
So
action.
you can't do that again, but you can do something else.
You can move or make a ranged attack, like throw a hand axe or something.
I am going to move backwards towards the door.
Cool.
Okay. Move your guy. That ends
I
Vorik's
did.
turn. Ani, your turn.
I think I will sustain my dancing lights, and I will produce flame.
Okie dokie.
All right.
Flame appears in your hand, which I guess you cannot throw because then you need another
I-
action.
No,
I
no, no.
believe you can.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
it's its own thing.
Okay, cool, sick.
Does a 15 hit?
It does not.
Okay. That's it for me, by the way.
All right, Ilva.
Right, that was right.
I'd love to, but I cannot.
Stupid dancing lights. Oh yeah, does Iggy do anything to stand on your shoulder?
Iggy won't do anything at the moment.
Iggy does nothing.
Digging his shoulders.
Ilva's pissed.
Ilva
So
mad.
you can see her eyes flash white once, and then they'll stance up and they'll just fade into the same ghostly white that you saw before. She will pull out her great two-handed sword. She will go into a spirit rage.
Spirit range.
Spirit
got it.
range. She will choose to do positive damage during this
Okay.
rage. And I will note, because it seems to apply pretty handily to this scenario, when I am in Spirit Rage, all my weapon attacks gain the effect of the Ghost Touch property rune,
Ah,
which makes it more effective against incorporeal creatures.
you guys.
Just so
Nick
you
is
know
so
that.
smart. Okay. Roll for attack, Ilva.
You genius.
I will make 2 attacks on this. Well, do I want to make 2 attacks?
I mean, you can make one attack
Nah,
and
she's
see
pissed.
what happens. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, she's gonna make 1 attack and see what happens first.
Okay.
First one is a 15 plus 8, 23
That hits.
to hit. Awesome. That
Does your
is-
great sword like with the ghostly touch, like does it kind
yeah,
of change a little bit?
I think I'm kind of imagining the sword kind of bursts into these white hot like phantom flames that kind of
Ooh.
coat the edge, basically.
Very nice. Ilva's really cool in battle, you guys.
Yeah, man. That is an 11 plus 7,
Damage.
so 18 positive damage.
Amazing. You guys like wince as you see Ilva like slam her greatsword down, and you guys are kind of expecting it to not have an effect since you have missed a couple times, but it seems to like cleave like straight through this ghost, and you hear just like a shriek echo throughout the halls as this ghost takes 18 damage.
She will just kind of murmur like, "Stay out of my head."
Ooh.
And I
There's
think
too
for her
many
last
in that
action, she's
fight.
going to. Don't worry about it. They don't know that.
I don't know that.
She's going to cast Shield.
Okay.
And a kind of ghostly shield will just kind of appear on the left side of her while she still has the greatsword in her hands. And that is it.
Okay. Stomach. Tis your turn.
Hello. So did he kill the ghost?
No.
Mm-mm.
Ugh. And you only hit the one?
Mhm.
Oh, couldn't have hit two, but okay. So what do these count as undead? Like, does it count as a dying creature?
That's actually a good question. Okay, give me just 1 second. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. You know. Wait. Yep, it is undead. Haha.
So it's undead, so it doesn't count as a dying creature because it's already dead.
Correct.
Or would it also count as a dying creature because it...
No, it's
Kinda
dead.
dying?
It's not. It's undead. It's not dead. It's not dying.
Well, it's definitely not done dying yet.
Yeah, so it is dying. Like, could I use stabilize at it to...
No, that ain't
make
gonna
it
do
unconscious?
shit.
But I can make it go unconscious and just lay there as a... Maybe it'll fall through the floor. Okay. I don't have much, Wait, where are you guys? Alright, so everyone... Is Vorik the only one backing out?
Yeah.
Wow, first one in, first one out?
Yep.
Work be like that.
Runs in. Nothing to see here, guys. Alright, I'm leaving.
Oh shit, ghosts?
Uh,
You guys got it. You almost got it.
So when it says like for target it's just one creature, does that count as like an undead creature?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to take a step. I'm gonna move like kind of towards out the door with Vorik.
Mhm.
And then kind of like headed back.
So
and
Vorik's,
then
like, in the
I'm gonna
doorway.
use. Yeah, so I'm gonna like. I'm just gonna position. I don't want to be. I feel like being the smaller one. I'm almost getting attacked here.
Move your character how you see fit.
All right, I'll go like this way, like in between. So we're kind of.
Sure.
You know, I'll go on this side.
You guys are all
right here. I just
huddled
want to
up.
back up
Like
some
beneath
more.
my
Totally
legs.
good. Mm-hmm.
I don't like the way you said that, D.
No, I don't see why that would be a problem.
I do. They're only. Wait, is Vorik in the? Is there 2 doors?
No.
Yeah, I don't like you right now.
I don't see why that would be a problem, but I do see why you would be a problem.
What do you mean? I didn't just.
Stomach's a little bitch.
This is a made-up thing, D. There can be 2 doors.
No, I'm just saying because I thought Vorik was on the door, and then I saw the door on the side. All right. I will use Ray of Frost.
Okay.
I'm assuming you attacked the one closest to you. And how far?
Yes, because Ilva did not move.
Yeah. Assuming that's within. Oh yeah, that's 120 feet. Okay. You blast an icy ray. Make a spell attack roll. The ray deals cold damage equal to 1d4 plus your specialized ability modifier.
Okay, that's 2, right?
Yeah. The action. It's 2 actions. What's the modifier for the attack again?
It says spell attack plus 8. That's for your first one.
Oh, okay, I see. All right. Sorry, bear with me 1 second. All right, let me see. Uh, 12.
To hit? Doesn't hit.
It doesn't hit.
Nope.
Just okay. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Britt's like, Dee's being so mean to us right now, you guys. A 12 doesn't hit?
Can't believe it. I can't really
Okay,
get
that was-
higher than that. That was
you-
like the
you
best roll I
moved.
could get.
You moved, and you did Ray of Frost, which is 2, so thus ends your turn. Alright.
Yep.
That is the ghostie's turn. You guys hear
And
the room gets even colder, like it like hurts to breathe a little bit. And a horrifying like shriek moan escapes the ghost that's by Ilva. I need everyone to make a will save, please.
I will save us.
26.
20.
Save.
12.
Oh, sorry, 20
11.
doesn't save, my bad. Only
Holy
Stomach.
shit! Okay, I don't feel as bad.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Only Stomach is not frightened. Everyone else is
I've been alive
frightened
forever.
too. Which I will send to you.
Frightened 2.
Frightened level 2. So it takes, I think it takes twice as long to reduce or something like that.
Don't worry, as somebody who knows what frightened does, this is not a big deal.
At the end of each of your turns,
I
the value
had
of your
that
frightened condition
exactly
decreases
does.
by 1.
But I just need my
and-
AC to be high.
I see everyone kind of
And
shiver
then-
a little bit, and I go, "Ooh, you scared?"
As shaken, creature must flee from the source. So you guys cannot move towards the ghosts. And
Sorry, where
can.
is that?
this is in my
But it's a part of the
This is
attack,
separate,
probably.
separate from the frightened condition.
Yeah.
I'm reading this off common conditions off my DM screen. As shaken, except creature
Pathfinder?
must flee from source. Yep. This is my Midgard special one.
So we're also shaken.
As shaken, except creature
We're not
must
just
flee
frightened,
from
we're
source.
also shaken. But the thing it did to us frightened us and has made us shaken. Is that right? Because frightened doesn't do that.
Ah, yes. Creature takes a -2 penalty on a... Interesting.
That's what frightened is. Yeah.
Yeah, all frightened does is give us a negative penalty. Otherwise, I would have used my fear ability by now.
Okay, interesting, because my DM screen says shaken, creatures take a -2 penalty on all attack rolls, saving rolls, skill checks, and ability checks. And then frightened is you must flee.
Weird. Is that for Pathfinder 2?
You know?
Yeah, your DM screen.
Good
from Pathfinder.
question. Let's see
This
this.
is Pathfinder 2nd edition.
It is
Because
Pathfinder.
I can tell you one thing: if frightened made things run away from me, I would have actually used my fear spell by now.
You know, it don't say. It don't say. So I'm gonna use what the internet says. Let me look this up.
Bear with us, folks.
Bears with us. Okay. All DCs are lowered by the number that you are equal to in frightened. Okay.
And checks. Yeah.
And checks, like all, yeah. So
Everything you roll.
everything you roll, let me do this, is down by 2 at this
Yep.
time. And then at the end of your round, it'll go down by 1. You're also immune to the frightful moan for a minute. Stomach, that's you. So basically, for the rest of the
I'm
thing,
unaffected for a minute.
if they continue to moan, then you're unaffected. Okay, so that was 1. There are second thing they're gonna do is ghostly hand Ilva. This is still the first one.
They had to make me frightened first.
Yeah. Ooh. Does a 29 hit?
29 is a crit on me.
Oh dear. Okay, well.
I'm sure Ilva of all people will be fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh wait, I raged. Hold on, let me give my
You did rage. You did
temporary hit
rage.
points first.
Get those temporary hit points.
Level plus my constitution. 4 temporary hit points. It's fine, guys.
Okay. Okay, I didn't
does
roll that
87
amazing. 11, 12, 13, 16 damage to Ilva.
Cool.
And then with
Pretty
the other ghostly hand, ugh, 20 hits, right, Ilva?
Yeah, that was with the second attack modifier. Yeah.
Yep. It was a plus
that
13 and a
hits.
plus 9,
Okay.
but not a crit.
Jesus. Plus 13. Crazy.
Yeah. Okay. Damn. Okay. So another 12 damage. Ilva, how you
Okay.
doing?
I mean, not amazing.
Not amazing.
Another hit.
Not amazing. Okay. Second ghosty is going up to Vorik. You're trying to run out the room, right?
I was just like backing into the doorway. I'm still facing.
Okay. Ghost
Oh,
is
actually,
going...
wait.
Oh,
Hold on,
yeah.
hold on.
Go ahead.
My shield was up.
Oh, your shield was up. That's right.
The hardness 5. I believe I reduced the damage to the first one by 5, and my shield goes away.
Okay, so just
So,
put
I will
5 back
remove
on.
5.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So they moved, and they're going to. This is the second ghost now.
Yep.
So one ghostly hand on Vorik.
Okay. What do I roll for like a save for that, by the way?
Nothing.
If they're rolling against heroes.
Does a 19 hit?
Oh, never mind. Yeah, because I'm ATC 17.
Alrighty. You are going to take 9 damage. And then Stomach. That's a nat 1. So it doesn't hit you. And
Man,
that
he's
is
not getting
it.
frightened. He's not getting touched.
Yeah.
I just stand there like this.
So I was just like, who?
Like this is my arms crossed.
Stone faced. Vorik, that's your turn.
Okay. Now, just to be reminded, cantrips can be used over and over. Spells cannot do anything. Spells have to be.
You have
spells have to be
you have an
replenished at
amount
the
of
end
slots for that, yeah. So that was what you guys were debating about when you were taking a long rest.
Is there... How many actions do I have right now?
3, because you haven't moved. You also probably can't move unless you move out of the room. But then you don't know if this creature has opportunity attacks or not. But he is flanked.
Not going to. By the other two, right?
Correct.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go, I'm gonna use heal. I'm gonna use a 3-action heal on it.
On you?
On it? Because isn't it
it's
undead?
It'll deal damage to it.
Oh, okay.
So
Sure, sure.
positive damage.
Yes, positive
I'm
damage
gonna use
will.
Yeah. I'll do a 2... I don't... What's the difference between 3 action and a 2 action?
It should say in the spell, I think.
I know,
like,
I'm reading it. Spell has a range of 30 feet. If you're healing a living creature, increase the hit points restored by 8. You disperse positive energy in a 30-foot emanation. This targets all living and undead creatures in a burst. Heightened. The amount of healing or damage increases by 1d8, and the extra healing for 2 action version increases by 8. Okay, so I'll use the 3 action one, but I'm sorry, I'm still kind of learning it, as you guys know.
That's fine.
But I don't understand what this means by having.
You can always post it in
the
side chat for us to read as well.
Heightened, it won't matter here. Heightened is just automatic, and for level.
But it has nothing to do with the fact of, like, you know, my deity. It has nothing that I'm, like, heightened because I'm using. Okay.
No. Yeah.
Never mind. I'll just.
Yeah. I think will come into effect at level 3. I believe is when heightened will.
It depends on which spell you're casting, but yeah, heightened could come in effect if you have higher spell levels.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So I just use that. So it's just 1d8, right?
Well, you have to roll.
Yeah, it's 1d8, but it. No, they make a fortitude save.
Oh, they make a fortitude save. Okay, well, let me make a fortitude save.
Yeah, they do.
It's worth noting because this is the AoE, it also heals all of us.
Oh, fun!
Lovely.
Also,
hey,
my
including
mistake.
myself too, or no?
Yeah, my mistake, Griff. You were, you said your AC was 18?
17.
17. Okay. Since he is flanked, he gets a -2 because he's flat-footed. So a 17 would have hit you on a, like, yeah. So you still would have taken the damage. So this will heal you.
Okay, that's fine.
Sorry, that was me working that out in my mouth.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Plus the heal.
And it'll
cool.
heal
So I do that, and then
What's the range on that?
It's 30 foot.
Oh,
30
okay,
feet,
yeah, definitely heals. Okay, I make a will save. All right, let's make this will
Fortitude.
save. Fortitude.
Fortitude.
It's actually the same thing, which is really funny. Ew. Is the 22 save?
I don't know.
I'd look at you. It should say in your spells.
What is the spell save?
But you need to roll twice D because there is targeting both of them.
Oh, okay, that's right. Oh yeah, okay.
It doesn't.
I don't think the other one makes it. No, Vorik, it says divine DC 17. So 17 I think is your DC. So 22 does make it, but 15 doesn't. What? So second ghosty doesn't make it.
Is he frightened?
It says up at the top of your spells, Griff. It says like cleric spells.
Yeah, I'm looking. Yeah, I'm doing cleric font right now. I'm looking at it.
Oh yeah, no, just regular cleric.
Spell ring. Oh.
And then right at the top. Divine DC 17. Attack plus 7.
Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah, I see you. So I need to roll this now?
Yep, now you can
Well,
roll it.
is he frightened?
Is he frightened? Well, he is... Well... Funny enough, you guys, he's not immune to being frightened. That's hella funny. Okay, Yes, you frighten the ghost back.
Or? Wait, no.
He goes boo,
Yes,
you go boo, he goes back.
everyone except Stomach is frightened. So you get a -2 to all DCs, so that would be
Okay.
15, right?
Doesn't matter.
So he
Which means it
does
wouldn't hit
make
the
it.
other one anyway.
Okay, so
Well,
both,
a heal is fine.
yeah.
Heal
So
great.
so you guys heal, but nothing happens to the ghosts. We got there, folks.
How much do we heal? Do I have to roll or no?
You roll for
1d8.
it. Yeah, 1d8.
Okay, it was a 6.
Nice.
Sick. Thank you.
That's very helpful for Ilva. Okay.
It is.
Vorik, that was that a 1 attack?
That was a 3-action heal.
That was a 3
that's
action,
right.
yeah.
Okay, yeah,
That was
yeah.
an AoE
Okay.
3.
So Ani, it's your
Yeah.
turn.
I think Ani, in surprise, is going to, like, because she's freaked out at the moment. I think, one, she's going to grab a little flask that she has on her belt and immediately smash it at, kind of at the ghost's ethereal feet and cast Fear.
Okay.
I know the irony is wonderful there, but must
They're
Mess
not
Temple
immune
will
to
save.
fear, which is hysterical. Must make a will save?
Yes, will save.
Okay. 14?
The target is frightened too.
Very
Oh.
nice.
Yeah, my
Well, okay.
16 with the fear.
With the fear.
Nice.
And then also, this is flanked. Oh, but that's only -2 to his AC. Okay, either way. So he's afeared. So he gets a fear -1.
-2.
-2.
Fear 2.
Oh, okay, cool. Fear 2. Sweet.
That's the one right in front of me.
Also, Vorik's fear goes down to 1 at
Yes,
the end of his turn.
Vorik is fear 1 now. And Ani, you still have 2 actions, or maybe 1 action?
No, I have one action, and I think Ani in a panic is not going to use it for dancing lights,
Okay.
and is instead going to try and stab the thing with her sickle.
Okay. What kind of
Stab.
damage does the sickle do?
Tell us what kind of damage will hurt the ghost.
Slashing.
And we'll tell you.
Slash? Alright, roll.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Let's
Uh,
go
that's
on.
a-
Let's go.
With the negative effect of the fear, that's a 17.
He is flanked, right?
Is flanked.
Yes, he is flanked.
However, that wouldn't
And
hit
he's frightened.
him. Okay, so that would be -4. Slashing still doesn't affect him.
I
Yes.
don't
It
think
would hit.
Frighten applies to.
It would
I don't
hit
think
It's
Frighten
all
applies
DCs.
applies to AC.
all DCs, which includes AC.
Yeah.
Is AC a DC in Pathfinder?
I applied it to my path builder in conditions, and it
It says
automatically like
all
I was trying to
DCs
applied it to
I was
everything.
trying.
I know.
Yeah, basically includes every number of the creature that the players might roll against. AC, ability DC, spell DC, save DC, and also skill DC and perception DC. So he is flanked, which is -2, and he is afeared, which is -2. So technically that would hit. However, slashing does nothing.
It
Okay.
does nothing or does half damage.
It does nothing.
It's a
Can we
ghost, so why would
Alright.
slashing? Yeah, it's slashing. Why would it hurt a ghost? Ugh.
I think Ani is doing this out of a purely a fear response.
Yeah,
Oh, I
yeah.
know.
She's just like, hell no.
Validated. Yeah.
I feel like the ghost just got like sliced in half, and he goes, "Ooh."
Yeah, I think that like it's called a sickle in Ani's like in Ani's weapons list, but I think it's basically just like a pick. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Like it's just like something that she uses for like breaking up like blocks of incense or like raw materials. You know.
Yeah. There is no more dancing lights in here, which means there is no light. You guys are bathed in darkness. It is not magical darkness. It's not advanced darkness. It's regular darkness. So,
No.
who has
Ghost
dark
glow.
vision?
Ghost glow.
Wait,
Ghost
can we all
glow.
be in low light?
Who has low light
I have
vision?
low light vision.
Okay.
While
Your
I
boy
am
who's not
raging.
afraid. That's who. I can see in the dark. That's why I'm not afraid of ghosts.
And Vorik. Both do.
Well, Vork's a big baby.
That's very true.
Where does that show up? I know I don't have it, but where does it show up?
On the left, under your level 1 traits. That's where I have it. Under.
Oh, just in the plan. It should say somewhere else.
Yeah. It also says on the was it details? No, feats. Go to your feats and it will be on the very right.
Yeah.
Under specials.
Oh, okay. Sounds
Low
good.
light vision.
I knew it wouldn't apply to me anyway, but
Yeah.
Griff, I would love to throw you a bone
But-
and say that ghost glow, but it doesn't state this anywhere that they give off like a ghostly aura or anything. And they do have dark
they're
vision.
pale.
So, sorry guys. Anyway, Ani, was that your turn?
yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Ilva!
There's no world in which that's fewer than 3 actions.
No, okay.
Your frightened goes down, by the way.
Your
Did
frightened
my
goes
ray
down.
of frost? Did it just like not affect the ghost, or was it
didn't-
just
It didn't hit?
I didn't roll high enough?
You did
just
not roll
missed.
high enough.
Okay,
So you don't know.
You don't know.
true. Yeah.
Ani
Um,
feels like that pick should have hit, but it doesn't. Hint, hint. Alright.
Pretty sure. Yeah, I can't
It feels
cast
like
shield
that hits.
for 10 minutes. So Eela's just gonna do what she does best.
Attack.
It's just gonna
Or just knock
swing, swing, swing.
Hit that shit with her big sword.
Oh, okay. I know I'm swinging at next.
Shots fired.
I'm not afraid.
Which isn't great because she still is frightened too, but she's gonna give it a roll.
It just becomes a more chaotic swing of the sword.
Yeah, just like
More
ah!
frantic.
With Spirit Barbarians. Spirit Barb doesn't
Barbarian.
give you
Barbarians.
dark vision, just out of curiosity. The white eyes
While
are
I'm
just to look
raging,
cool.
my white eyes give me no. It does.
Okay, sick.
I took that feat.
Okay,
Yeah.
sick. So Ilva
Yeah.
can see.
Yeah.
Okay,
While raging, while I'm really mad, I can see in the dark.
and you are afeared. Okay, oakley dokley.
I am okay. First one was a nat 20.
Ew, let's go.
Nice.
Okay, very nice.
All right. Jesus, that's very nice, actually. That sucks. Whatever, it's fine. It evens out. It's fine. 19 positive damage. Because I rolled a
Ilva.
1 for one of my deep.
How
That's
does it look as your, well, no one can see it except you. But, like, well, Stomach can see, I suppose.
I think some other people have dark vision, right? And Vorik.
I have. Yeah, I do.
Oh, you have work?
Yeah.
Low light vision.
How
But
does it
only
look
Ani doesn't.
as
Yeah.
you, slash this ghost to death once more. Like,
I think she kind of flips it around and just kind of stabs it in the face and then just kind of brains it down and like disperses it to the side.
like, it literally becomes, like, cold mist and floats away.
She's gonna kind of stand there heaving in breath, eyes still glowing white, and then just kind of flip around towards the other ghost.
Okay.
That was not in range, which is kind of annoying. But it's fine. She will spend an action to move.
Okay.
To have this guy super flanked. And make a second attack.
Super flanked.
Super flank. Super flank.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a 6 + 1 for a 7 to hit.
Don't hit.
At the that is all.
All right. Stop it. Your fear goes down to 1, Ilva.
So the other one just dissipated once he.
Correct.
It just went.
However,
Okay.
you do notice that Ilva has the white eyes, which allow her to see in the dark, and also her sword is glowing, like with like a phantom flame. So you know, like, some shit's going on with Ilva. You probably don't understand exactly mechanically like what is happening, but Ilva was able to hit the ghost where Audie was not.
Cool. She's a demon slayer. Something.
Hey, I mean, who's complaining right now? You know what I'm saying?
Well, not me. Maybe the ghost, but.
Ooh.
Now is this like a blind rage type of thing, like where the rest of us are in danger, or is she still in control?
No, she's in control.
Yeah.
Okay, just badass. Got it.
Yeah.
She doesn't seem like she might respond to anyone speaking to her right now, but her rage is focused on the ghost. You can clearly tell.
Okay. Yeah, I can't do what I was gonna do because of where we're at now. Can I use this? And we noticed, like, when things were thrown at it, it just went right through it, right?
Yeah, Anie's sickle did nothing.
The sickle.
Ilva's phantom blade, Gucci.
Alright, I'm just gonna... I guess there's not a whole lot I can really do against this thing right now. I'm just gonna glass shield up.
Okay.
I wanna do my Ray of Frost again, but I literally rolled as like best as I could have gotten, and it did nothing.
Best you could have gotten was a 13.
It's a D4.
Well, yeah, but you roll a d20
No,
to hit,
no,
my
you have
man.
to roll the hit.
Oh, then I think I did all that wrong.
Did you roll a d4 to hit?
Yeah, for the. All right, let's try it again.
Okay.
Because my glass shield is only the one, so.
Sure.
We'll do the Ray of Frost again.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I see. Okay, I see what happened.
I like how that's
Okay.
not
Okay,
different
so-
in D&D, by the way.
Yeah, it's not.
You're like, I have to roll it?
Okay, so I'm just gonna have it roll 25 for the first initial,
For the Ray of Frost?
and then yeah, that was the initial roll, and then it was a 5.
Uh-huh. And it's just cold damage, correct?
It is.
Was 25 a regular hit, or is it with the frightened condition on this thing? Is the 25 a crit?
25 is not a crit.
Ah, okay.
If it only does cold damage, which I'm kind of looking at it looks like it does nothing.
It. These things would have sucked.
Yeah. Ilva may have saved your ass on this.
Jesus.
Yeah, I should have just left the room. All right. Well, that's it for me. I'm just gonna sit there in my little bubble.
Okay, you're gonna cast Glass Shield.
Yeah, I did that, and then Ray of Frost. So that's my 3 actions.
Okay. Sick. Great. That is the ghostie's turn. So Ghost Numero Dos has Fear 2. Cool. And is also Frightened 2. So,
It's the same thing, right?
Yeah.
or sorry,
Okay.
flat-footed, flanked. That's what I was trying to say.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. Okay, so Frighten gives it that -2 to the roll, though. Okay, Ghostly Hand. Let's see. Probably Elva. Saw it fucking waste its friend. 27 hit?
Yeah, 27's a crit.
Oh boy!
We're all just gonna leave her
He's like,
here
what?
and leave. Well,
Okay. 14 damage to Ilva.
There.
A 25 or whatever the hell I rolled would have still hit, right? But it wouldn't have been a crit.
What is the second roll? Or what do you mean?
For the first roll, I was like, oh, does a 27 hit? Your AC is 17, right?
Yes.
Okay, so it wouldn't have been. It wouldn't have been.
Currently with rage and frightened, my AC is 16.
So a 25 wouldn't
Oh,
have been
actually,
a crit.
wait, no, I don't have frightened anymore, do I? Because I had another turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So 17. Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so just kidding. Not 14 damage. 8
Okay.
damage. Because it wasn't a
Okay.
crit. That's my bad.
Got it. Okay.
Alright,
Take
gonna
it back.
ghostly hand Ani. Hello, Ani.
Hello.
Okay, I get a -2 to
I
this.
did
I have to
stare at
remember. Oh my god. Okay.
This is the second attack.
Yes. Does a 16 hit Ani?
16 is my AC. So
Yeah. Okay. Oh. And that was with the -2.
Yeah. Presumably. Oh, and presumably my AC would be 15 right now.
Oh well, I have -2. Is what I was saying.
Yeah. Presumably my
Yeah.
AC would be 1 lower at the moment anyway, because
Got
I'm still
Got it.
frightened 1.
Got it. Okay. So 11 damage to Ani.
Sounds good. I mean, that's half my health, but still.
And then one last time on our boy Vorik.
Yep.
Only a plus.
So
So a 9 doesn't hit, right?
no, I have a 17.
You are good. No damage.
That's
And
awesome.
that is your turn, Vorik.
Lovely. I'd like to once again cast Divine Lance if I can, unless because that is a cantrip.
That's fine.
So
That's a crazy
Where did I find
cantrip.
that last time?
I know it's pretty great. Okay, so this time I rolled a 17. Does that hit?
Does not.
Seriously?
Jesus.
Yep,
Oh my
even
god, dude.
Even with the, well, it has it has
Frightened
-1, frightened,
feared,
and
isn't it?
And it is flanked. Okay, so 17 just hits. 17 just hits.
Okay, 17 just hits.
Mhm.
All right. So this time now I will roll a.
what kind of damage does that do?
It's a 4,
And it does
and it
divine.
does fully, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's. I mean, technically, it's like good damage, but
Yeah.
I don't think it really matters here.
Yeah.
4 damage. Okay.
Yep.
Shockingly, it's still up, you guys.
Seriously, that's crazy.
Okay. So that was one thing, I'm assuming, Vorik. You still have 2 more things you can do.
Yes, that was. No, that was
That was a
Yeah.
twofer? Twofer
yeah,
cantrip?
that was a twofer.
Most spells are 2 to cast.
So I'll just
Oh my gosh. So I'll just move out of the way now.
Okay, where do you
Just
move?
back further. I don't want it to hit me again. Just around back from the area, like around back so to the hallway with the spiders.
Okay, let me check something really quick.
Out the door.
Okay.
Does the ghost have opportunity attacks?
It does
Yeah.
not. You're good, Vorik.
Lovely.
Okay, it's still flanked. Vorik, you are no longer frightened.
Awesome.
Ani, that's your turn. You are frightened 1.
I will produce flame again.
Produce flame. It's slightly more lit in here.
That's not gonna hit.
No.
As I reach out and try and light it with some fire.
Okay. What?
And then I will.
It didn't hit at all. Okay.
Does a 10 hit or does a 9 hit?
10
rather?
don't hit. Yeah, sorry.
Okay, it seemed like you wanted to know. Let's see. And then aside from that, I guess I'll just cast. I guess I'm close enough to Ilva that I can cast guidance on Ilva.
Let's go.
Yeah, so I'll do guidance on Ilva. You get a +1 to 1 attack roll, perception check, saving throw, or skill check.
Only a +1.
Do
Interesting.
I have to?
The
Do I have
target
to-
chooses which roll to use the bonus on before rolling.
Okay.
Got it. Okay.
Cool.
And it lasts until the start of my next turn. So please use it on your turn.
I am planning on it.
Sounds
Cool.
good.
Ani, is that your turn?
That's my turn. Yeah, I can't.
You are no longer afeared.
Yeah, sounds good.
Ilva! You do still have fear 1, sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think I did mess up because I don't know why I would have a different frightened
You
condition than anyone else. So okay,
It's fine
I
though.
messed up once there.
Please kill it.
Please, yeah. I guess I'll just use the guidance on the first one. Just give me the best chance of hitting it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I guess it doesn't really matter. It's +1, but I'll use it on the first one. Cool. I believe that does hit. That is a 13 plus 8, so 21.
That's
hit.
it.
Awesome. Oh, I am rolling high on damage, so that's
Okay,
great.
that's good.
17 positive damage.
Very good.
from
Okay.
first attack.
Very, very good. You guys see that Ilva's just fucking cranking through this
Like
shit.
Boston.
Like, made for this kind of battle.
Second attack.
Mhm.
I don't think that's gonna do it. That's a 10 plus 2, so 12 to hit.
Doesn't hit.
And I do not have high hopes for the third one, but I will roll anyway.
You're like, but I'm gonna try anyway.
Oh, that's really good. I don't know. It's really close. 19 minus 3 for a 16. Is that it?
Damn. Just misses.
No. Yeah, damn. Okay. Alright. That is it.
Alright. Stomach. Ilva, you are no longer
Yeah.
feared.
Beautiful.
Tis your turn. Glass shield is still up.
I'm just gonna have to. I think I'm just gonna have to leave the room. How much damage has well, I literally everything I have is like earth related, and I don't think I can actually touch this thing.
Can you heal me?
But you can heal.
Yeah, that's actually before I leave. I was gonna ask, how much damage have you taken?
I'm below half.
Below half.
Yeah.
I have heal. Huh?
I've also taken damage if you have any way of getting both of us, which a heal at level 3 would, right? Or a heal at 3 actions would.
Yeah, when you can't hit, heal.
Yeah, so here's the thing. This my heal, if I use the 3 action,
You wouldn't be able to move.
you disperse positive energy in a 30-foot emanation. Yep. This targets all living and undead creatures.
Well, yes,
Yeah.
and it would harm
So
the undead.
Harm the undead.
That's perfect.
So that's actually very good for right now.
Okay.
That was what Vorik
Well,
did,
let's
too.
fucking do it.
Let's do it.
All right, we're gonna do heal. Well, all 3 actions. I'm going out if I stay here.
Beautiful.
All right, let's
Die,
go.
my friends.
Let's fucking go.
Fortitude save, I believe.
Oh, fortitude save. Okay, and what's the DC?
My DC is 18.
Okay, and he still has 1 of fear. So I get a -1 to this roll.
And sorry, when it says attack plus 8 next to the DC, that's just for when I'm attacking, right?
Yeah.
That's just the.
That doesn't apply to this.
18 was the
Yeah,
thing.
18 was my DC. Yeah.
Oh, he just doesn't make it.
Oh no! That's just my DC. I need to roll still.
Well, no, I know, but
I
like,
rolled a fortitude save, and then he didn't make it. So now you roll to harm the undead and heal everyone else. So roll what it says now.
All right.
1d8.
Yeah, it's just the one for even though it's a 3 action, right?
Yeah.
The 3 action just makes it AoE.
Applies to multiple people.
Yeah.
6.
6. Let's go.
Oops.
Okay.
Happy to hear it.
Yeah, same.
The ghost is still up. It's a ghost, so it's kind of hard to see how it's going.
Oh, before it happens, as I do it, I like do my little burst out heal, and I go, "I ain't afraid of no ghost." And then
You got it.
And then you are no longer afraid. Oh, I know you weren't afraid.
I was never
Someone
afraid.
was never
Yep.
afraid. Yeah. So
Who are you gonna call?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Stop it. All right.
No, not me. I don't have a flaming sword.
Do you move, Stomach, or no? You just stay there, right?
No, that's
No,
3
that's 3
actions.
actions.
Okay.
Staying.
Okay. Cool.
But-
We're gonna go one ghostly hand on Ilva. Not fucking 1. Damn, that was
That's all.
harsh.
Alright.
Ghostly hand on Stomach.
What we like to see.
He still has a fear 1, so a 20. 19 hits, right?
Yeah, because my DC
Okay.
is 18.
Cool.
Your AC. is what
AC.
you're looking at.
Oh, my AC. AC 17.
Okay, that's it. You are gonna take 11, 13 points of damage. And last but certainly not least, Sweet Ani. Oof.
Stop saying that.
Does a 22 hit?
Yeah, did that.
Okay.
22 with the 3rd attack? Seriously?
Yeah. I rolled an
Crazy.
18. 9 damage to Ani.
I'm pretty sure it can't take me out. with that attack. Yep.
That is Vorik's turn, who is in the hallway.
I sit down, light a fire, and say, Ilva got this.
Okay, do you want
Actually, no, come on. The thing's got to be almost dead, right? No, the thing's almost got to be dead. I step back into view.
Okay, you
cast
move.
Divine Lance again, and this time it's a 15. Does that fucking hit?
I don't believe it does.
No, it doesn't.
Nice. Love this game. Love everything about this. This is fantastic. Cool.
So those were all 3 of my actions, and now I'm face to face with this bitch. Like,
Oh.
Well, it's range, so you don't have to be up in its face.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, I
fine
mean,
to
you
fight.
could. Yeah, you could just. You could be a
Yeah,
certain amount of
technically,
way.
didn't you just step back into the doorway?
Yeah.
He's still out of the room, actually, for how he's placed.
Yeah, it's just this glowing lance just comes
He's like,
flying
cool.
in.
Goodbye.
Throwing a shoe at a bug.
Ani, it's your turn.
I'm confident that fire is going to do something, so I'm just going to produce flame again. And hope I don't roll below a fucking 10 on the die.
Okay.
You just wait and give one more shot.
Unfortunately, ghosts have a
Everyone
really
is
high
There we go.
AC, apparently.
There we go. That
We
is
just
a
named
that's
this
ridiculous.
Read it.
Just name this episode
23.
Divine Lance, Divine Lance.
23 to hit. And what kind of damage is this?
Fire.
Nothing happens.
Eh,
Seriously? Wow. Crazy.
fucking dick. Goes.
Fucking, everyone's like,
Like a phantom
fucking
dick.
ghosts.
Expeditiously.
Mm-hmm.
This goes a dick.
Anything else, Ani?
Well, there's an interact action, right? So that takes 1 action.
Uh-huh.
I will use my interact action to flip off the very gods. No, I'm just gonna it doesn't matter who's flanking, right?
I
Well, actually, yes.
don't know, actually.
Well,
yeah. I think, yeah, technically, in order to get all
Ani,
flanking
you
with
can move
turns, we
there,
could have just
and
been
it will still be
circling it,
flanked. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can move there and
What
it'll
I'm
still
saying
be
is
flanked.
does it matter?
Well,
I think it
okay.
does.
Matter
So
for
here, so here, like, where you were before, you and Stomit were flanking, and so Ilva got he's flat-footed. Now you and Ilva are
so it doesn't
flanking.
matter.
Yeah,
Okay.
like, just because there is 3 of you, like, it's easier for you guys to kind of maneuver. So yeah.
Okay, I won't move then.
Okay.
Because it doesn't matter.
Cool. Ilva.
So you will flip off the gods.
Yeah, I guess I'll flip off the gods.
It's like, what the fuck?
Ghosts are immune to fire? What the fuck is that, God?
What were you thinking, Odin?
Maybe they, well,
Are
to be
you
so
ghosts,
fair,
Odin?
these are special. These could be special ghosts because they've been doing a bunch of weird
Yes.
bullshit in their
They're so
alchemical
weird.
labs.
They're
Yeah,
advanced ghosts.
advanced ghosts, exactly.
Okay, Ilva, you
That's the name of the episode.
Yeah,
Advanced
advanced
Ghosts.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
I'll hit it more. I'll just sweep
Okay,
it 3 more
you hits
times.
it. Do it up. It is flanked, but no
I am
longer.
no
frightened.
longer feared.
Yeah.
I am no longer feared as well.
Right.
The first one is a dirty 20 to hit.
That just hits.
It just hits, guys.
Yeah.
Could be better. That's 11 positive damage.
How do you want to do this?
Let's go. All right. Ilva's annoyed.
It was so annoying. Like, what the fuck?
I think, yeah, similar to this, she's just gonna kind of swing like one big gash straight down the side, like diagonal through the shoulder and out like the torso. And then like once it's through, just kind of wave it in the mist, just to try to like disperse it all. Like clearly frustrated, like. "Ah!"
You guys see Ilva just like pissed off, like annihilate this ghost, and the room gets markedly warmer. And as the mist like dissipates, it does kind of like float around Ilva a little bit, and then it disperses.
Kind of think to a knee.
Ilva, your eyes are still white, and you feel like the presence within you stir.
Friends of yours?
No.
Mm.
I protected you.
You helped.
I'm helpful.
I believe him.
Ani
Sorry.
pulls out a little vial and uncorks it and pours it out where the ghost died and corks it back up and puts it back in her belt and just kind of stands there for a minute. It was a vial of my spit.
You just
They spit on your
keep
grave.
the jar spit.
Just in case. I did not want
It
to
was almost-
spit in front of you.
I can't tell if that was more or less disrespectful to the ghost. Why not? The act of it is what's disrespectful.
I was told that it is disrespectful to spit in front of people. So I just kept
But we're
the vial.
It's gross. It's
Maybe.
gross. Okay, teach their own. Don't you want to fill it back up?
I will do so at home.
Here, go ahead.
I will do so at home.
Ilva, before your eyes fade back to their normal color, please roll me. Ooh, where is this?
I mean, they could just fade. I don't need to roll anything.
No, yeah, you totally. Roll me 2d4.
Fascinating. Six.
You hear the presence like fade away, and she's like, "They'll be back."
If you say so. Blink it away.
You guys see Ilva like come to. Well, Ani probably doesn't, but the others kind of have noticed, or like noticed that like Ilva took a knee, and like had a moment where she wasn't responding to any of that. It's dark for Ani in here.
Look around, be like, why have you been kneeling for the past 10 minutes?
I'll pop dancing lights back up.
Okay. Dancing lights come back
In a
on.
minute. Get to
It
the
had-
hot one.
I don't know if it's been.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I don't think those were the ones you need to be respectful of. It was my mistake.
I spit.
I take out a jar, and I turn around and and then I dump it on the ground.
Perhaps we could take the rest now and explore later.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Yes.
We got hurt in that last last little bout. Not funny. It's not. We don't. We are also hurt.
You guys were fine.
Because stupid ghosts that are immune to everything under the sun except the sun itself.
This whole dungeon has been, these people have been doing weird shit, and you guys are like, how dare these ghosts be immune to stuff?
Seriously.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, I guess we kind of found out maybe they're trying to make a secret weapon or something.
True. A lot of
But
things.
not.
Or the ghosts were just the two scientists that live down here, got bit by one of the spiders because they were high on the stuff. Now they haunted us, and they're like, hey, get out of my house, Erger.
I did
love
not
when
know
ghosts
you
say,
knew how to
hey,
speak
yo,
Ghost.
I a little bit in Norse University. I don't know. I love
Like
it.
a Beetlejuice situation. They're new to ghosts. They don't know. Don't quite have their bearings yet.
I've attached the lights back to me.
I'm nervous for one of those bigger rooms.
Do you guys go back through secret doorway or regular doorway? Or big doorway, I should say.
Are we resting by Iggy?
I think Iggy's an open room. Personally, I would rest in the secret riddle tunnel inside of the little hallway that's like super close next to each other, so we can all have like a line.
It'd be terrible.
Over here?
Yeah.
Can we get? Does that
Yeah.
connect to all the?
Can we close the door behind us? Is there like a lever on the other side?
We just blow out the torches. We'll just go like, whoosh, and I'll go.
And then how do we get back? I guess through the secret door.
We yell really loudly.
Fire!
Echo.
I suppose.
Fire.
I suppose if you guys have some kind of like wind or something, like or like create water or something like that to douse the torches, you could rest in the tunnel.
We all shout from behind the closed door, and on the last one, you just hear a voice from the other side. I didn't get the last one.
Oh shit! Run.
Who's there?
I have Ray of Frost. Could I just keep? But then I don't think we can relight him. So.
I mean, we do have the secret door, so like
We do have.
not the worst idea.
We shut the door. Dee's like, all right, you all have died from starvation. Did not know how to open the secret door.
You slowly die to death. All right, so we're gonna roll new characters next session. It's gonna be
Yeah,
super
exactly.
fun.
Very excited.
No, we just keep healing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, you have Goodberry.
long
You have
rest,
Goodberry.
heal.
Yeah, I
long
have
rest.
Goodberry.
True,
Yeah. Yeah. It would
Actually,
we
we
won't
there
die
like a
stuff.
I
1,000
don't
years.
actually know if you could starve to death in this
Feel
tunnel.
hunger.
Like, not with the
Yeah, I
three
think
healers.
Goodberry would be safe.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's
You have
comforting
water.
or not.
Like,
I think Goodberry applies for water as well, if I'm not
well, there
mistaken.
you go.
At least
Okay.
in D&D.
So,
Anyway,
how do you get to where you guys want to rest?
does the tunnel have what is the floor like in the tunnel?
It is full dirt tunnel. Like,
Okay.
it's like, it's a little claustrophobic and dark.
But it's not like gravel or anything.
No, it's earth. Yeah.
I'm gonna shrug. Wherever is good.
I mean, can we just close the big door and rest inside this room that we're in? Or do you want to go sleep in the
I mean, if we
tiny tunnel?
lock or barricade the big door, am not opposed to sleeping in this room.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
Yes, sir.
Do you care at all, Ani?
No, does not matter to me.
Now, when we're not in battle with cantrips, are like how often can we use those?
Cantrips are just all
Like-
the time.
So I can just go. Poo, 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 poo.
Yeah,
Mhm.
as much as you want.
Okay, so can I like stand at the door and just like tangle vine over and over to like
Absolutely.
reinforce it?
Totally.
Oh yeah, that would be smart. Yeah.
Yeah, you basically see like the tangle vine, like it kind of brings the vines down that have kind of woven its way throughout the stone in this entire dungeon, and it just makes a really crazy ass knot on the door.
That is a neat trick.
Can I take a bow? And we're safe.
Yeah, I'll just
Uh,
bed down.
Anyone? Was there anything else anyone wanted to do to? So are we just worried about the one entrance, or is the other one closed?
It's currently closed.
Okay.
Yeah, if you don't light the if you guys don't light the torches by saying the things, then it's closed because you guys closed it before.
Okay. And the
No
dancing
one-
lights, they just stay there.
He can get rid of them. He's
I mean,
concentrating
like
on
it's
the
we're not worried about light, right? We're fine.
No, you guys are indoors.
Yeah.
You guys have kind of like, I'm assuming you guys have kind of looked it over enough to be like, there's no other way to get in here. And you guys are probably gonna like make a campfire, etc., in here. It is like, it's not cold, but it's still Ragnarok.
Yeah.
Fimbulwinter.
Without ventilation, are we gonna
bad,
suffocate if we start a
Fimbulwinter.
fire in here?
That's a fair idea. I forgot. I always forget that Brit's like, my dad's a firefighter.
Maybe no campfire.
Like,
I take fire very seriously.
very
It's scary.
seriously. If you had the tunnel open, it would be fine.
Yeah. Is there? Could we crack it? And then
Yeah,
we'll
we-
do the fire by that, so the breeze takes the smoke out.
If we
Or sure, do you
if
want to
we
just?
open the door and then snuff out 3 of the torches, does it close to like only a crack?
No, it's either all 4 torches are on,
All 4?
or all
Okay.
4, and then doors open.
Well, I mean, are we? It's not. Is it cold in here?
It's not
I
as cold as it was with the ghosts, but like, you guys probably wouldn't like freeze to death overnight, but it would be like
It would be
very,
uncomfortable.
very uncomfortable, and it would be like a toss-up about whether or not you would actually get your full 8 hours of sleep.
Okay. Well, then I take back what I said about the smoke, and it's not a problem. We'll forget that was a thing, and we'll. I just don't know how sneaky you're trying to be. You'll be like, oh, well, you all suffocated in your sleep.
Let's just have the door open and take
Alright.
watches. Make sure nothing comes in.
Oh, we can even leave the door open, and I can just tangle vine that side too, and leave like little holes and stuff, so it still gets some fresh air. And then that way, if something tries to come in, they
Yeah,
at least
so
have to...
I mean that is a good point, Stomit. Like you guys could open the door and he could like tangle vine basically the crack in between, so like the smoke could get out through the crack in the
Sure.
door, but still be barred.
Yeah, if we're worried about it, I can make some of the vines hang a little bit, and we can tie some tin cans or something. Somebody has like a little makeshift alarm.
Damn, too bad no one has the alarm spell.
Nope. Aha. Bayou has it.
Yep. You're like, that's my other character sheet. All right, is that what you guys want to do?
Yeah,
We're
let's
cool
do
with it.
All right.
Mhm.
And do you guys
Um,
want to take watch? Go ahead, Griff.
Is it possible if we could maybe stop the session here soon?
We're
Yep.
literally wrapping.
This is it. We're stopping with the
Oh,
rest.
this is going to be it? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Just making sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
We just want to make sure we're not dead while we're gone.
Makes total sense. Yeah.
Dee's gonna come back. We're all asleep.
All right,
Just
we're
gonna
gonna roll
sneak into the room.
mid-cap
So
here.
don't
Could
murder
still
all of
happen.
us.
Yeah.
So yes, and watches. I think.
Yeah. Are we doing pairs or just one at a time?
It's up to you guys.
We do one at a time.
We can do one. Yeah.
Okay.
So we all get most sleep possible, right?
Yeah.
Like it just makes most sense.
Yeah.
I am not picky. I can take first watch or second. I do not care.
It does not matter to me any either.
I will take first watch then.
Okay, good night.
Good night.
Wake me up in a couple hours.
Wake me up before you go.
Okay,
We'll-
Ilvani.
We'll wake you up inside.
Oof. All right, I take 3
Two
psychic damage.
very different sounds.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ilva, Ani, and then who wants to take third watch?
I'll go third.
Okay. And Vorik will go.
Fork's a big boy. He needs to get some rest.
You see Vorik's all right. He's like one of those assholes that can just like fall asleep instantly, and you're just like, you bitch.
That's Jenny, and
I'm salty about it. Yeah. And that is where we're gonna end for this session. And
Is September end?
Yeah.
No, that's why we're
Okay,
still
we're
asleep.
One song is enough, guys.
Once we're hitting all of them.
Yeah. All right.